What's up, everybody? Today we are streaming again in the second official broadcast of the Senate. And I am joined by my friend Ace, and we are going to once again break down The Rise of Skywalker and completely roast the movie while at it. So let's begin. So the opening crawl is like the worst opening crawl in Star Wars history because hold up. All right, welcome back, everybody. Today we are live streaming on the official broadcast of the Senate. This is our second official broadcast. Okay, fine, Ace. All right, so we are breaking down The Rise of Skywalker and completely annihilating that damned movie while at it. So let's so let us begin. Mr. Ace, go ahead and start us off with how terrible the opening crawl is. Okay, so the opening crawl is like really poorly worded because like the first words in it are like the dead speak. It's like who the frick says the dead speak? Like, do you say the dead speak? Ace, yeah, like since when has anybody ever said that? And then okay, so like apparently there was like a broadcast like by Palpatine and it was like busy saying that he wants revenge, and they just say that, but they actually had the broadcast be in freaking Fortnite instead of the freaking movie. Do you know how stupid that is? Yeah. It's like, why would they do that? That's such a horrible decision, and they did it in an event that lasted for like a few minutes, and so like probably like barely anybody got to hear it. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so then the opening crawl. We're not going to spend very much time on this because the opening crawl is like the greatest thing in the movie compared to the rest of the movie. I think the only good part of the movie was like when Chewie hugged Lando. That was nice. Yeah. Hey, I liked seeing Hayden Christensen's name as Anakin again. Yeah, it didn't. Okay, so then the film, so then like right after the opening crawl, we see Kylo Ren on a planet with trees, busy slaughtering some cult followers of Darth Vader or something. And this planet is actually Musta freaking Far. He really is. Dude, like, since when has Mustafar had trees? Like, I didn't realize this was a freaking garden planet. I thought that this was I thought that this was literal Star Wars hell, where people burned and, yeah. Oh yeah, the freaking lesbian kiss. I mean, nothing against lesbians. It just shouldn't. Lesbian or gay stuff should not be in Star Wars. Yeah, it shouldn't be in Star Wars. Okay, so then like Kylo Ren gets a MacGuffin that takes him through some space diabetes. Um, yeah, it's a literal MacGuffin, and he uses it to like get to Exegol, and he has to go through like this space diabetes. And the question is, why don't you go above, around, to the left, to the right, or below the space diabetes? Because in the shot there is clearly a way to do that, and it's like, I know, I know. Yeah, yeah, it's so stupid, dude. And then like, so then he gets to Exegol, and they literally had to issue epilepsy warnings because of how many freaking flashing lights that Jar Jar Abrams put in the freaking scene. It's like, JJ, come on, buddy. Dude, the freaking holiday special was better than this. Yeah, yeah, it really did. Um, so, anyways, Kylo Ren finds Palpatine, but before he finds Palpatine, he finds, I'm not crapping on you guys, he finds botched Snoke clones. Yes. So Snoke was actually a clone this whole time, and like apparently Palpatine can just create a super hyper powerful Force user from his freaking bedroom, and it's like, why don't, if you can do that, why don't you unleash them all upon the galaxy, and just instead of just having one rule for you? Like, actually, why wasn't Palpatine ruling the First Order all along? Because like he could have done that. Yeah, dude, they go insane with the Force, and like they use it to justify like literally everything in this movie, like healing people. Just use the Force. Uh, yeah, it's like, why couldn't the freaking chosen one, Anakin Skywalker, Force heal people? Like he remember Metachlorians, like those things. He had the most Metachlorians of any person to ever exist, and it's like, yeah, like why couldn't Obi-Wan force heal Qui-Gon Jinn? Like why couldn't Anakin force heal his mother? Why, dude? Can you imagine like how different Star Wars would be if Anakin had known how to freaking force heal Padme? Like, like he never would have turned to the dark side, dude. Oh. So like in the original Revenge of the Sith script, like I heard something from a guy called Mike Zero on YouTube, and this is like an idea that George Lucas originally had. He wanted to have like Yoda fight Anakin on Mustafar, and like Padme would try to kill Anakin, and like Anakin would kill Padme, but Yoda would beat Anakin, and then he would force heal Padme. But that never made it into the movie, so that doesn't matter at all. Because Revenge of the Sith turned out way different than Yoda fighting Anakin. It was Obi-Wan who fought Anakin, so like it wouldn't. But because like then would Obi-Wan be fighting Palpatine? Because like he definitely couldn't beat Palpatine if Yoda can't. I mean, I love Obi-Wan, but he can't beat Palpatine. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I am all the Jedi. And then Palpatine would respond. He's like, I am all the Sith. It's like, how do you write? Dude, that's like a lot. That's like a line that freaking dude. That line has like the writing of like a 10-year-old or something. Because like, if you want, it's okay to do something like that, like having all the spirits of the Sith living in the final Sith, and like all the spirits of the Jedi living in the final Jedi. But you have to do it correctly. Like you have to actually explain it more throughout the movie. They don't really do that. They just say it once or twice, and then it's like, okay, you got to accept it. Accept our terrible movie. Don't ask questions. It is. I know. Like, dude, the movie doesn't even explain how Palpatine is back. They just recite a freaking line from the prequels and are like, the dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. And that's literally the entire explanation they give in the movie. No other explanation. It's like, this is kind of like one of the most important events to ever happen in Star Wars. Can we have a little more explanation than that? Yeah, yeah, it's like why like dude, apparently like I get so I watched a video the other day like about the visual dictionary for the Rise of Skywalker, and apparently that tries to explain it. So like apparently these people recovered Palpatine's body and brought him back to life somehow. Do you know how stupid that is? Cuz Palpatine literally blew up twice on the Death Star. It's like, how'd you get his body? Like, where did you get it from? It was literally vaporized. How do you have this? What the frick is wrong with your mic, bro? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Yeah, yeah. So like, huh? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So like Palpatine, he then uses his hand, or he uses the big force to go and raise like 10,000 star destroyers from under the freaking ground, and it makes no sense why those star destroyers are beneath the surface. Um, yeah, 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 yeah. I remember that. Luke is literally a force ghost. So Luke is freaking dead, but he can still use the force anyway. So this adds meaning to the pop to a joke. So there's this joke among some YouTubers, and it's like if you're in Star Wars and you're a force user, why don't you just die? Because you can be a force ghost and you can do whatever the frick you please. It's like you can just appear on any planet you want without having to do anything, and you can just you can just troll the crap out of everyone. Yeah, where the frick were they? Like, why weren't they in this movie? No, he actually had multiple lines. Like the first was Ray, and then like bring balance to the force, like I did, Ray, and then I think it was bring balance to the force, like I did. Yo, Ace, come get a mic. Here, you're breaking up a lot, man. Use this. It's a good one for the phone. Plug it into your phone.
I can't plug it into my phone.
Oh, you can't?
No, I don't have a headphone jack.
Oh, darn. Why are you breaking up so much, though?
I don't know.
Here, we're still streaming, by the way.
Here, just let's go over here. I'm gonna leave that phone. Just get over here.
Yeah, so like, remember in The Last Jedi how Yoda freaking blew up all the sacred Jedi texts with Force lightning?
Yeah, like just
Okay,
it went boom boom.
Yeah, like so I guess Jar Jar Abrams actually decided to continue something from freaking Ryan Johnson, and that was like busy, and that was like using the freaking Force Ghost nonsense, dude.
Oh, and yes, we are going to be calling him. We're going to refer to the trash as Jar Jar Abrams throughout the entire stream.
Like, why? What? Like, okay. So, who do you think is the worst director? Ryan Johnson or freaking Jar Jar Abrams?
Both.
I mean,
mostly Jar Jar. Because
yeah.
you know he garbo.
I know he is. So, anyways, let's see. What should we talk about next?
I think we should probably bring up, like the the ghost talking throughout the sky.
Oh yeah. Oh, that stupid scene. Yeah. Yeah. So, like towards the end of the movie, the freaking ghosts, the freaking Force ghosts, they go and talk to Rey, and like Anakin, Obi-Wan, Yoda, Mace Windu, Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, and a bunch of other morons are among them. And they just say apparently like they give Rey enough power to go to continue on fighting Palpatine. Here, I don't want that. Here, turn that off, man. Um, it's so horrendous, dude. Like, I mean, it's kind of cool, but like it begs the question why they don't show up as Force ghosts. Like, cause like why can't they be there? Cause they can talk to her as a voice, but like why can't they freaking talk to Rey as Force Ghost and like help her out? Like Yoda, maybe a freaking lightning bolt would be helpful. Also, all right, here you take this.
But yeah, that is completely true. Like, just I don't know how to explain it, but after like Rey goes berserko mode and goes pew pew with her fingers, I think it's all obvious to us that she's a palpa or something, and she's just stupid.
So yeah, so like the problem with this movie is like how Force makes no sense in this movie, as we've already said, but
Yep. like just I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of going towards the whole Dooku thing, and how Dooku just went 180 flip flop, and like so. How has it been that so Rey seems to be very old from all the movies and stuff so far because she's been around for a very long time apparently. Uh, so I know, but she's been around through a lot of times where she could actually like know about things. So I don't know how throughout the entire thing she didn't know a single thing about using force lightning or whatever.
Are you on the same right now?
What did you say?
Are you on the same right now?
Yeah,
Oh, so I'm not supposed to be talking?
it's okay if you do. Yep. It's so when the whole Chewie thing is going down, she just tries to use the force so hard, and it looks like she's about to poop. That she just goes boom boom to the entire thing, and she's like, "Oh no!" And then even though obviously that was, even though that was very obviously the containment thing that was holding Chewie, guess who wasn't in there? I know, and then somehow there was no bodies or remnants after the big boom boom, because very obviously there would be something. Well, I mean, I feel like explosions should be the same as in the regular world because we've seen explosions in Star Wars before, and they seem the exact same. Sort of. Oh yeah, that. It like how when we could very obviously see Chewie go into that pod and fly up, and we could see that it was the exact same pod. How is it that he apparently got into a different one? Because there was no. Uh, well, the thing is, we didn't really see the transport that much, if there was one. I don't either. Like, I don't know where it would be. Because because if you could see it, well, it would very obviously be in the front. Because the one that Chewie went into would obviously be in the front. And Chewie was like going really, he was going first. And it just doesn't make sense to me how we could see no singular other transporter in the sky if Rey was literally out there at the time. And he really wants to. I think the only thing he wanted to do off of this is try and make people happy with their thoughts that aren't really fans of Star Wars and just wanted it to try and make sense. But to all the hardcore fans, it just completely just went and just committed suicide. Oh yeah, Kermit sewer slide. Sorry. Family friendly. But first, before we continue this segment, let's get a quick word from our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Or in this case, it would probably I have no idea how, and I don't want to mess with it, so But it's just in this case, I think it would probably be hmm breach the Death Star. Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, like oh my! One singular Death Star went down because it was the main one, and oh my gosh! Somehow, the other 9,000 people that were focused on the exact same Death Star were completely fine, and apparently they destroyed the entire thing. So I I thought so we're in the age where we can't make those things, but apparently they're in the age where they can make it, but oh no, they can't have a connection that can just make it so you can control yourself instead of needing a mothership to actually control you that looks the exact same as you. Do you want to know what I just heard from you? From Finn's girlfriend? I heard irrelevant. Hey, keep it family friendly. Yeah. It's Space Forces. But yeah. Well, yeah. Um, an ostrich's brain is smaller than its eye. Oh yeah, obviously. Because it just uh oh I have two lightsabers owned by famous people, and I can destroy the strongest person in the freaking multi-universes. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, guys, I can just put this behind my back, and Kylo Ren can get it. Yeah. I know. Legit, she can, like, does it just disappear into thin air when she puts it behind it? Oh, like someone behind her would be like, "What?" Because wouldn't her hand also go back there? Couldn't wouldn't she fall into it or something? Because does it just appear out of thin air? Does it just go into the infinite nothingness, the infinite abyss? Okay. Like it just does it create just does it just create like some kind of wormhole just behind her, and it has a brain and it knows where to go. It just is like, oh, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go this way. Like how do they? Yeah, they're not related, so I don't see how it could link from one person's back to another person's back. I I know, like not even like Luke and Anakin really have that connection, and they were first of all they were father and son, and second of all they were like the two most important characters in the entire movie series. Yeah, yeah, like it's I don't know, it's just annoying, but I have to go now, so it's been great being here. Thanks for having me, And yeah, this was a retarded movie. I look forward to being on more of these podcast things.
Yup, we would love to have you, sir.
Good.
Bye-bye.